Hello, boys and girls. I am back with today's Read Aloud. The teaching point for today is I can identify who is talking at various points in the story. Do you remember how you can tell if a character is talking in a story? Authors use talking marks called quotation marks when they want the reader to know who is talking. As you know, fiction books have a character, a setting, a problem, and a solution. The characters are the ones who are doing the talking. They use words like I, me, my, we, and us. For example, Penny might say, I love to sing. Listen to my song, Mama. The narrator is the person telling the story, but is not in the story. Narrators use words like saying the character's name. They also say he, she, and they. For example, the narrator might say, Penny loved to sing. Today we are going to practice being able to tell which character is talking. This story is called Upstairs Mouse, Downstairs Mole by Wong Herbert Yi. This chapter is called Clean and Tidy. Mouse and Mole are neighbors. Mouse lives in a house inside an oak tree. Mole lives in a hole under the house of Mouse. Every morning, Mole swept his hole. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Mole liked his hole nice and tidy. Every evening, Mouse swept her house. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Mouse kept her house nice and clean. Can you tell who is talking so far? That's right, it's the narrator, because we see no quotation marks. Let's keep going. But when Mouse swept her house, the dirt went below into Mole's hole. This made Mole angry. He knocked on Mouse's door. Tap, tap, tap. Evening, Mole, said Mouse. Evening, Mouse, said Mole. Did you know that when you sweep, all your dirt goes into my hole? I sweep my place nice and tidy in the morning, but by evening, it needs to be swept all over again. If you sweep in the morning, said Mouse, and then again in the evening, why, you have twice as much work as I do. That does not seem fair. Together, they sat down on the stoop. Mouse twirled her tail. Mole rubbed his snout. I have an idea, squeaked Mouse. Let's pause for a second. Who says, I have an idea? That's right, Mouse says that, and the hint is right behind the quotation marks. It says, squeaked Mouse. Let's keep going. She told Mole her new plan. They shook paws. Good night, said Mouse to Mole. Good night, said Mole to Mouse. The next morning, when Mole woke up, he did not sweep his hole. At 12 o'clock sharp, he grabbed his broom and knocked on Mouse's door. Tap, tap, tap. Good afternoon, said Mole to Mouse. Good afternoon, said Mouse to Mole. Mouse ran to fetch her broom. Together they swept Mouse's house until it was nice and clean. Why, it only took us half the time it takes me to sweep my house, said Mouse. Here we have Mouse talking again. See the quotation marks? And after that it says, said Mouse. That's how we know Mouse is talking. Let's keep going. Next, they marched downstairs and swept Mole's hole until it was nice and tidy. Together, it had taken less time to sweep both places than it took for each of them to do just one. And here you see that the narrator is talking because there's no quotation marks, and the narrator is mentioning the characters' names. Let's keep going. That was fast, said Mole. Our houses are clean and tidy, thanks to you. Now what? And here you can tell that Mole is doing the talking. It says, said Mole, and there's also quotation marks around his words. Let's keep going. I've been thinking of a garden, said Mouse. Outside, Mouse and Mole circled the tree. Mole rubbed his snout. Where should we put it? How about in back, said Mouse, twirling her tail. Then we will have a backyard. Good thinking, exclaimed Mole. First, they dug up a patch of grass. Next, they raked the dirt until it was soft. Mole dug a row of holes. Mouse dropped a seed into each one. Then it was Mouse's turn to dig and Mole's to plant. Back and forth they went until the garden was finished. Here you see that the narrator is talking once again. There are no quotation marks, and the narrator is using the name of the characters and words like they. Let's keep going. "Phew," said Mole. "That was hard work, but only half as hard thanks to you," said Mouse. They decided to take a nap. Mole went down into his hole. Mouse went inside her house. Both were much too tired to bother with the dirt they tracked into their clean and tidy homes. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story and that you were able to identify who was talking at various points in this story.